thing I noticed in China, experience I had was, see, it looks a little bit run down. Some areas they neglect, unless it's just, I feel like it's on season, right? This is super peak season right now, so it feels like it's just cut down an area. That reminds me, when I came last year, we went to a Sheraton hotel, and it wasn't too far from Shenzhen. It was very cheap, but it was built in 2008, and that area had this water park by these apartment buildings. It's like this monkey thing with the monkeys, but it was built in 2008, and I went in 2023, I guess, and it was completely run down, right? It looked 30, 40 years old, even though it was just 10 years built in 08, right? So 10, 15 years old total. So it probably ran for a while. I don't know how long it was shut down, but the point is, China builds stuff and then things move so quickly, a lot of times you just abandon it. Instead of like really this long-term project, because it takes, in Canada and America, it takes so much energy and time and money to build things, right? So they really try to squeeze out the return from it over long, long periods of time, right? And here things move so fast, it's not as big of a deal. I'm not sure, right? That village, that town or whatever, where the Sheraton was, they had all these half-finished apartments. They just, whatever they realized, from what I remember, it was, they had a new, I think, plant built across the water, and they made a cargo shipping route there. So it didn't look as pretty for beachgoers and stuff. As soon as that came in, government just made that regulation, whole town is dead, right? And it's kind of crazy because that Sheraton hotel, it's still running. It looks like they haven't renovated it since they built it. So it's falling apart, and it seems there's only like, you know, a staff of 12 people running the whole hotel. I went in the middle of the night to look for some food or something. I couldn't find a single person at the front desk. It was like ghost town, right? So anyway, it's just, I noticed things could get built and abandoned quite quickly here because things move very fast. Sometimes there's not even enough time to, like, you know, tear it down and add a new place. Another example actually is in Guangzhou, and we went to this downtown area. 2 years later, they removed that area. It's just like people moved on and the sewers are already cracking and they have to rip out the ground and all the stalls and restaurants are closed down and move somewhere else. And they don't even have time sometimes to start tearing down the building to build new ones by the time they have a new place. It's just moving so damn fast. So just really, really, really interesting.